Everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn with Smita. Today we are going to make a web page using HTML, and this is part 2. So let's get started. So learning this is not that hard. We are going to use Visual Studio Code. I thought of using a text document, but I thought that we need to use the Visual Studio Code. So we are going to use Visual Studio Code. It's free to download, and I'm going to give the link in the description box below. So let's get started. I'm going to open my Visual Studio Code, and here in my drive, here I have created a folder named Smita Tutorials. You can write anything, and here I'm going to make like a new folder, and I'm going to name it maybe like first website. Yes, I want to. Here we are going to write something. Okay, so this folder, you click on open folder, and from here I'm going to choose the folder that I just now created in my PC. From that to C drive, and in that with the tutorial to select this, and I'm going to select folder, and it's going to open. Now here you can also pick a theme. So I have kept dark, default dark. It's a default color. I'll also keep dark Visual Studio one, but I will go with the default one. It works the best for me. Now I'm going to close this tab, and here we'll find this. This is for creating a new file. This is for creating a new folder inside first website. This is like maybe like refresh, and this is for collapsing the folders. So we're going to create a file named as index.html. This is the HTML place where we are going to code. So what are we creating today? We are creating a simple website. So we are going to just make a thing of Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. This is going to be the website that we are going to create. So here in my Smita having adventure HTML. So this is what we are going to create today in our session. So it's pretty easy to create this. There are some tags and some small things. This is just going to be HTML, no CSS or no JavaScript. You are going to learn to create an image, add image, different stuffs. So first we are going to write the main thing to let, so our website, we are going to okay, so we're going to right click here and open with live server. So Windows Defender allow access. Okay, so it got its access, and here it has opened. Yes, and now okay, it's all right. Now we are going to first start by writing doc. Yes, we are going to write doc and enter. Let's save it. Here you will find some HTML language. En means English. This is the heading part. This is the head tag, and this is the body tag. Yes, this is the body tag, and this is the end of HTML. So here you can see that every single tag has an ending tag. So the body tag is a container tag. Any tag that has an ending is a container tag. There are few exceptions, so we are going to learn them. I'm going to give it a title. So here it's document, right? Here if I go and refresh, you will see that it has turned to document, right? Now I will give another topic to it, to maybe web page, like first web page. You just save it and go and refresh. You can see its first web page. Now in the title, we have done with the title. Now we are going to go to the body. So the first thing that we created in this website is writing with a big title here. What's the title? It's The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So I'm going to copy this text. So what if I paste it here and I'm going to save it, go and refresh? It came, right? It's simple. But we want it to be bold. Not bold actually, with a different stylings to it. And it's going to be like bigger in size. So we are just going to type it off. We are going to use a tag, that is h1 tag. In h1 tag, if I paste it, save it, go and refresh, you will see that the text is bigger. Like this, there are many h1 tags ranging from h1 to h6. So let me show you. There is one called h2, paste it. Then h3, paste it. Then h4, paste it. Then h5, I'm going to paste it. h5, paste it. And last is h6. So there are only 6. Yes, I'm going to save it, go and refresh. So you see that the h1 is the biggest and the h6 is the smallest. So it is in ascending order. From h1 is the biggest, h2 is the smallest, and then continues till h6. There is no h7. So there are examples like this. So we are going to keep h1 and we are going to remove these. Now, next thing that we have, and go and fish. Oh, I didn't save it. Yes. Now, what is the next thing? It's by Arthur Conan Doyle. So this is the name by whom it is written. So what is going to be? I'm going to use a H2 that we learned just now. I'm going to paste it, go and refresh. Oh, not here. Refresh here. You can see by Arthur Conan Doyle. So if you see in this website that Holmes is down, then the name is down here. But how to make or keep the things in center? So first we want to learn the center thing. For making it in center, it's pretty easy. All you can do is you can, in the tag itself, you can give, like in the body tag, you can write a line. Okay, not here, sorry. h1 you can give line center. Go and refresh, you will see that it's in center. So it's a element that we used just now. And align center, there are many type of things. So now what we are doing is, so I'm going to give a line right. Let's go save and refresh. You will see that it's on right. So there are 4 types of alignment. First is left, center, right, and justify. So for justify, you're not going to be able to understand right now. You need to write a paragraph to understand it. So it's going to be center only. I'm going to save it. And here you can see it's in center. Wow, it's looking nice, right? Now, after we do the center alignments, we see that homes is down, right? We're going to do this first. So it's easy. What we learned before, that h1 and h2 are container tags. Body is a tag, it's a container tag. So what we are going to do is, let me just revise these out. Okay. There is a tag that is empty tag which has no end. So here, front of homes, we are going to write a tag that's going to be br tag. Yes. Oh, and refresh. You will see that it's done. What is the br? Br is break rule. So we break the rule and it is done. So it has no ending tag. It is known as a empty tag. Same we are going to do with orthogonal oil. Whatever inside the ending tag of the previous tag and the br, it's going to be that. Okay, it's going to go down. So like this. So we have created the base of it, at least till now. Now we are going to write this text. I'm just copying it. Yes, so you can type anything you want. You can take any book you want. You can take any type of book, and I'm taking for Sherlock Holmes. It's one of my favorite book. Okay, so now we're going to add a text. So we learned H1 and H2. So H1 is heading 1, H2 is heading 2. Then we are going to learn another type of element, that is P. P means paragraph element. So I'm going to paste my text here. So it's this book, Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, is written by Arthur Conan Doyle. So I will give a full stop here. It's like style, you can say. And once I save it, and see, it's plain text, right? It's just like a normal text. If when we wrote the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, it came like this in the top left corner. Yes, like that it came. The default alignment is left. So now what we are going to do is we are again going to center align it. Yes, center. Okay, now let's go save it. Now just think that there are many h1s and headings and some paragraphs. So are you going to type them all? Of course not. If it is inside the body tag, so we are not going to do this. We want to simply add in the body tag. Align tag equals to center. Go and refresh, it's going to be center. Now we are going to remove these alignments from here. Yes, I'm going to just remove these off because it is important. Let's go save. See, it's same, right? So in the body tag, we are going to keep it center because whatever we are doing is in center only. The normal texts and also the image is in center. Now we are going to add an image. Here is a new tag that we are learning. So keep an eye on this first. There is a tag named img. It is image. Yes, image. So here it will ask for a source and alt. The source means from where will it get the image. So I am taking a link. There are two ways of adding source. First is you can download the image and keep it in a folder named images. Let me show you. Here in first website, there is a web page named as, no, it's not HTML. I'm going to close this. Okay, yes. Here I'm going to right click and I'm going to create a new folder named images. Okay, mistake. Images, and now here from this website I found this beautiful image. So I'm going to right click and open image in a new tab, and I'm going to copy save image as something and the name so that I can understand. Here in tutorials and that images, I'm going to give it like something Holmes, like his surname. Save it and it's download to JPG. Here is also a link that I can use. So let me show you two ways. What we are going to do, this is like I would say easiest way. First, for source, I'm going to write images, the folder name, right? Images. Now we are going to give a front slash, okay? Not backslash. It's going to be front slash. And when you give it, you will find the image. You can give it. You can save it. Go and well refresh it. Voila! You see it, right? The image has came here. So now we are going to give a alt. Alt means alternative. Means if the image is not displayed for some certain issues, then what will the person see? So alt is going to be book cover of oh I wrote the wrong spelling. Cover of Sherlock. Go save and refresh. You will not understand. You will not understand the difference because the image is already there and you can see the image. So what we are going to do is going to remove the O, save it and refresh. You will see that there is a file image and you can see that book cover of Sherlock. Yes, so you will not be able to see the for some certain issue from the network side or maybe from the coder. So for that is going to have a problem. Now I'm having the proper and alt is important. Always give alt. Now if you see this website, this here, see the text, this book, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, is written below the image. So how do we do that? We are going to just keep our mouse here and then do Control X, go Shift Enter and paste it, save it and go and refresh. So the image is not coming. Why is it not coming? Because it got a space in between columns. Yes, we will save it, refresh. Yes, we got it. Right? It's looking the same. Yes, but not yet. Because here we can see there is two lines. Here the text Adventure of Sherlock Holmes is bold. Right? So now we're going to do that. First bold. So how do we do this adventure bold? There are three fonts that we are going to learn in this session today. First is underline, second is bold, and third is italic. Also there is emphasized, but I don't think it will be needed much. So I'm first going to go with italic. So for making a text italic, we are going to write a tag named italic. Italic. Yes, and I want to end it from where to where I want. So it is a container tag. Save it, go and refresh. You will see that the important text, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, is italic. No other text is italic, not even the double quotes. Now next for italic, I'm going to copy this full sentence, paste it times, and I'm going to here write B. B means bold. Yes, B means bold, and next is U. U means underline. U means underline. Let's save it. Refresh, you will see that there are three different. So first is italic, Second is bold. So you can see that it's like a kind of style. You can say the double quotes are not in bold because I wrote it. The text, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, was inside the normal text. It was not inside the double quotes. So you can see only that thing is having a underline, bold and italic. Next is another that we are going to learn, that is emphasize. For emphasize we write EM. M means emphasize, so write EM. Refresh, you can see emphasize and the italic are same, so there are no much difference. But I don't use emphasize because it is like outdated, you can tell. Instead of emphasize we got I. So if you really want to know about emphasize W3 schools, so here you will find W3 schools HTML tag. So there is not much difference. So it's basically used to define the emphasized text. Well, the content is typically displayed in italic. Yes, so as I told, it's like outdated, you can tell, but not totally outdated because basically it's the font style is italic. Yes, it's not nothing new. Okay, so we need the bold one, right? Yeah. See, it's bold. The text is in bold. So we are going to use the bold one. So we are going to remove these. Going to remove it, and here also. Just go save and you refresh, and here we can see this. So we have done like 90% of this page. Next, what we are going to do is we're going to add lines at the top and one line at the bottom. So for doing that, we are going to use a tag that is an empty tag which has no end. That is going to be HR tag. That is horizontal rule. When I save it and when we refresh, it's going to have a line. Yes. Now we are going to do this here also. The HR. Refresh. Here we can see 2. But this line and this line is like, this is a bit thick and this is a bit too light. So what we are going to do, inside here we are going to give size, and we are going to give here no shade. Sorry, no shade. So will it work? I don't think so, right? So we are going to do like HR W3 schools. So HR tag. Here you can always go to Google and see it yourselves because Google helps us. So here what we can do is we can give a style. So we are using no shade. Yes. So what we will do is I'm going to write style. So here we'll find no shade. So now here for this it's going to be a pretty hard. So what we are going to do is we are going to go here. Understanding some things you can also go here, like simply go. You can oh sorry, right click and see open with like maybe use another app. I'm going to use oh shit, okay, use another app, sorry, notepad, and okay. Here you can see that I have used size 3 no sheet. So let's check it, will it work or not. This is another that I'm using. size. Oh, what's happening? Size is going to be 3, and let's give no shade. Let's save it. Let's go and refresh. Yes, we get a line here. Same will go with for this. So here in this HR, we are going to write size equals to 3, and it's going to be no shade. Let's save it, go and refresh. Yay, we got it. So you can go to this and you can also learn. You can also use styles. You can simply give width to it, or you can use the way that I told. For size, you can give it as much as you want. No shade means we're not giving any shadings to it. We'll give it 3 because after researching, it came the best. So we have done with our topic that we had to do. So here, this is the image link that I'm going to provide it below in the description box. This we copied and learned it absolutely clearly. So I hope you all understood it. So this is the output that we got. The small text helped us to make an easy website, right? So now what I'm going to do is so I hope you all like this video. Do like, share and subscribe. Also do not forget to try this once at your home, and I'm going to provide the links below for Visual Studio Code and every single thing that is needed, and you can download Visual Studio Code. I'm also going to give you a website link for HTML cheat sheet. You can go through it, and always use Google if you're having any doubt. And I would recommend you using W3 Schools is the best. And I learned from there some new features. You can go there always and learn. So bye bye, see you at the next video. Until then, wait for me and do like, share and subscribe. Bye.